Morning, how are y'all doing? So, thanks for everybody who answered the poll. So, it looks like this one, the main focus is going to be on the Raw Elite gameplay. But we also had a lot of good questions this week, which I'll kind of answer as we're going. Um, so, one of the questions was like, does it really take to be one of the top players in the world? So, it really just takes a whole bunch of time and a high multiplier. So, as you can see under my profile picture, it's 27 and that's based over here. So every time you get all the clubs and items in a set, you'll get zero point 0.1. And then every time you max out all the clubs in a set, you'll see that that set gets a max of zero point 0.7. And so we can see on this flag, for example, I don't have the Northern Lights to level 5 yet. But once I do, this zero point 0.4 will get the zero point 0.1 for the Northern Lights going up to max. But also, once you max out the entire set, you automatically get zero point 0.7 for that set. And the reason it's zero point 0.7 is because you think about your VIP clubs. Once they get to level 7, they max out. So anything with a VIP in that set, you'd imagine that you'd probably want to get 7. So like this one right here, you'd have to get Toucan and Phoenix to level 7 in order to max out that one. And then for sets that you don't have, you can kind of just scroll through. So I have to go down to the bottom. So such as like Triceratops, you can see the items that you still need, and you can scroll left and right on some of them. And so they'll tell you kind of a general idea where you can get them from. So such as the rings and roots, you can see you can find them in ranked missions, but what you can also do, which most people don't know about, is scroll off of them and scroll on. And now you can see that rings changed to now Lucky Shot. So there's multiple options for some of those to get them. Ranked missions, Lucky Shot. Yeah. So max players have pretty much most of this stuff maxed out. I think the max multiplier at this point is 45.1, which is crazy. And the reason multiplier matters is whenever you go into play, it's going to take your multiplier and multiply it by whatever your winnings is. So if you win Elite now with the $500,000 first place prize, you're going to multiply that. Let's say if you have like 40, then that's 20 million. It's, oh boy, it's tough to compete with people who are getting 20 million per victory. And the top players, they're scoring about 100 elite games per day. So if we look at like these people, they've probably played about, let's see, this is Friday, so the week starts on Monday. They probably played around 600. Maybe some people have been starting into their 700 games for the week of scored elite, which is absolutely crazy. And with these high 40, 43, 44, 42, with these high multipliers, it's not even really recommended to compete with them because at some certain point, these lower ones, even if you would have a perfect week of scoring first place and 700, 400, I think I misspoke earlier. Uh, yeah, they would be at 400 going on to 500 games, and then the 100 games on Saturday and Sunday, which they could play as well. So it's really favored against the people who have that high multiplier, and so is an also ranked missions. So once you get your player level to 30, you'll unlock these. But it's really not even worth being competitive for these. The only thing I'd recommend is for people who do have a low multiplier who just got them, just maybe focus on maybe like the first couple rewards just to get those basic chests. And those basic chests and the glimmery basic chests are going to be very good. So the Glimmery basic chests give you a chance to get specific ranked mission cards, and that'll just overall help you level up your common cards, and that'll help your profile boost, get your collection power up. Also do your fortune shot, lucky shots every day, collect your free items. The ones next to it, I don't want to look at the ads right now, but after you get a couple, you get some free gems and also a chest. There's special cards in there. as I mentioned in some of the other videos, getting the premium chest if you have enough gems, but you want to have enough to buy 3 at a time because you'll get a discount for every time you buy it up to 2 times after your first purchase. And that'll save you some gems while also giving you some valuable cards. So as you'll see, like in my profile, all my premium cards are now maxed out besides the silhouette, which you get from Piggy, and some ranked mission cards. So I'm mostly just working on the common cards now. So I can see all my premium, getting close on some VIP cards. And that overall just helped my profile because there's a lot of sets you can see which are just common and premium. And if you can focus on those first, it's less expensive, and then you'll be able to accumulate gems a little bit faster and then start working on your VIP stuff later. So that's kind of where I'm at in my strategy. Make sure to always collect these. Okay, there we go. And also, so I'm most of the time free to play, but if I really ever do spend money on the game, it's going to be for this golf pass, and it's actually a really good value. So not only are you going to get all this stuff and the golden lucky shots, which are really good, you also unlock these chests 2 times faster. So if you can dedicate enough time to like play and consistently get these chests, it'll be a good accumulation of cards and club effects and hole effects, so it may be able to boost you out a little bit further ahead. But for now, so once you get all that logistic stuff, then if you're trying to be a top ranked player, then there's only one thing to do: play elite, and that'll accumulate the points on the leaderboard as fast as you can. So like right now, I'm at 207 million. In my current league, I'm ranked 21. In the US 638. I pretty much never rank top 100 because I don't have enough time to play like some of these people. The world, about 1,000, yeah. Let's see. In order to be top 100, these people have like almost 2 billion. Yeah, I don't nearly have enough time in a week to do that. But I do have a pretty good play ethic, and I am fairly decent at the game. So without further ado, let's hop in and kind of show some stuff. First, what I wanted to do is address a comment that I've been seeing a lot on this Rocky Mountain shortcut. So there are 2 ways to get out of the sand. One is significantly more trickier than the other one. So we're not going to see it on this shot, this hole. So let's just kind of focus. So this one, you just loop it around the loop, and then depending on where you land over here, we're a little bit left of this divider line. So we're just going to full it. Aim just right because you want to get this bounce where you're not obstructed by this wall over here. And then you just have to gauge how much power. It's generally going to be like a hard orange for 5 power, and you want to go right to the hole. Because you don't want to get some weird bounces off this where it's just going to stop you on the side of the hill. We're not going to... we could see it on this hole, but I'll just explain the shortcut on this one. So you'll just 2 power forward, and then 1 forward, this side counterclockwise. You get this 2 spins. Aim just left of the tip of the sand in front of you. Oh, just missed it. But 3 is very good. So most people are going to be getting 4, so if you can get the 3, it's awesome. And I guess we can show it on this hole. So with this one, there's 2 shortcuts. The first one is you'll go back twice, get backspin. The backspin, then you move the ball the other direction, so now it's forward spin. You get to that ball where you see these dotted lines, remove the dotted lines, and as soon as they go away, release it. And that's going to release the ball. So that's the first shortcut, and we're going to run out of time for the second shortcut, but it's going to look like this. It's going to look like that. And the reason you do that one over the first one is it gives you a lot more distance if you can get it to work. But it doesn't always work, which is the problem. And you have to get your steps down like point perfect. Otherwise, you're going to run into some issues, which I can try to demonstrate. Where the ball is going to like go nowhere, it's going to go backwards, it's just kind of like hop a pixel forward and do nothing else. It would be nice to beat Tree, but I'm just going to try to explain these. So what you do is, it's kind of hard showing it in slow motion, but I'll try to explain. So you hold your ball, go clockwise, go back twice to get the spin, then you rotate the ball, so now it's forward spin, go just right at your target, dots disappear, and then you release. And then the ball is going to come out really fast. All right, did we get that? So we'll show it one more time. So hold it clockwise, back twice, rotate it forward. So now, see, now this is one of the issues. So we can see that we now have backspin. We don't want backspin because then if we do this, our ball is going to go backwards. We don't want it to go backwards. So we want to make sure that when we're doing this, the spin we're actually getting is going the correct direction. So see how that's forward spin? So you want to be mindful of that because you can run into an issue. So let's just go into the sand. So we'll clockwise, back. So now we got back spin. We want the forward spin. Go just right at your targets because it's going to hop out a little weird because of the spin. Dots are gone, and then you release your ball. And then you get massive amounts of spin. How about that way to finish? So I hope that helps kind of explain the shortcut and some of the ways you have to think about it, because if you don't get that or you're not really paying attention to the spin, it's not going to work out and you're going to get no benefit. All right, but now without further ado, let's jump in and play a couple of games of Commentated Elite, show you all the goods and bads that we do and everything in between. Give some tips and tricks as I'm going through if we get some holes that have some tricky. Alright, so this one, nothing really special, so just kind of hit it just left to center, wait for this thing to go left, and that should land you over here. You can see there's a little mark in the wood over there, so you'll just aim for that with hard yellow. Don't want to spin. And generally that should get you in the hole. Yep, there we go. With 5 power and the fox, what you can do is 2 spin forward, just under max. Keep it kind of straight. You want to make sure you don't loop and go too far on this side, because then you'll go out of bounds. But this is a pretty good spot, and then we'll just aim into this hill. Not too much, so we're just going to try to do a trick shot here. See if we can get it in. Hey, look at that. Totally planned that. That was totally planned the entire time. It's actually just luck, but enjoy it, because luck is a part of the game. So this one, then you just want to keep it as far on this left side as you can. I like to do 1 spin forward, kind of keep it on this side. And then generally, depending if you can get a good bounce, I'll get you in the hole, but be happy with the 3. 3 is what most people's going to get, so it's not really worth practicing always trying to get a 2 because it's not consistent. And as we all know, I go for the more consistent over always lowest scoring routes, because that generally will serve you better. Alright, my least favorite map, but here we go. So this one, lightest orange you can get right over. Just make sure you don't hit some of these bamboo sticks. There we go. And then hardest green that you can get, maybe just under, aim at the hole, and I'll get you in for the 2. Alright, this one you can go for the 2 or a 3. It's tricky because it doesn't always work. But this is actually a pretty good spot to leave it to go for it, so maybe we'll try. So you just want to figure out an angle. That's too much angle. But it goes like that, somewhere in there. Oh, almost had it. And then if you can get up there, you can get it. But as you can see, it's a lot riskier and not as safe, so I generally don't go for it. But this one, what you can do, seeing that we're in the back, light red, right at the hole, backspin. Come on. Yeah, man. Gives you a much easier two, and every now and then you can get the hole in one as well. And somehow, even with that one bad hole, you still finish top 3. So that's one of the benefits of perfecting shortcuts and also having the Fox as well, is even if you have one bad hole, if the field isn't very competitive, you still have a chance of finishing top 3. So that's why I would recommend watching my videos, just try to get an understanding of some of how the shortcuts work, perfect your game, and hopefully overall in the end you become a much better player. Hole in one, nothing special there. With time and practice, you can master how much power and angle you need for that one. Another hole in one, can we go back to back? So this one, light, just over light. Lightest you can get, just over. Look at the hole as you're doing this one. Don't really look at the map, just look at the hole itself and then fire. And that should get you in. Back hole in ones, nice. Can they give us another hole? Generally, I don't. I don't know if the game allows really for 3 holes worth of hole in ones. I've never seen it personally, a 3. But this one, just one spin at the corner, landed out over here. And then generally just the lightest orange you can get, aim at the hole, and every now and then it'll get you in. That looks pretty good. There we go. Perfect game. Love that. Alright, then when the seasons do happen, make sure to collect these. So you get 1 point for playing but not completing in the top 3, and then you get 2 points for a win, so playing in the top 3. Collect your stuff, so if you had any of those would be new items for your sets, and if you already have them, they'll give you either gold or gems, which are helpful to help accumulate. Ugh. They know I don't like this map. I'm pretty sure the game doesn't really care that I don't like this map, but whatever. Alright, so this one, what I like to do, just go this way, ignore all the temptations of going over there. Hit it against the back to just land it in the sand, and then bounce it in. Easy 4, you can get it absolutely every time, and you're not taking any risks. So, got a 4, last time we got a 6. Everybody's trying to go directly at the hole, which you can see it'll ricochet off the hole and bounce you out of bounds most of the time. So don't go for it, just aim for the sand. Alright, maybe I can actually demonstrate this one. So what I've been doing is previously I did light orange, hard yellow, but I've been doing a little less now and going down this hill instead. And what I do now instead is now do 2 spin forward, aim just right at the hole. Damn it. Didn't get the angle right. But I've been bouncing it that way, and it's been a little bit more consistent to get the 2 if you can get the angle right. I haven't practiced that maybe in a couple weeks now, but that's the idea. And then this one, if you get this awesome starting position, hard yellow, just kind of aim at this center line that we're on. Get it over here, stop, 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 stop. Awesome position. 2 backspin, aim at the hole, just under max power. Oh, we just missed it. Well, that's unfortunate. Alright, let's try to get back in time so we can still score. Guess we got too far up this hill. No, stop, 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 stop it! Oh, we're gonna time out, damn it. Still a chance for shootout in second place. Ugh. Wasn't happy about that performance. I hate that hole though. With 5 power is going to be much easier, but 4 it's gamble. For this one, aim at the hole just over lightest orange you can get, and that should get you pretty. That's pretty good. Okay. Oh. Come on, stop giving me Sakura Gardens. I do not like those holes. It's more favorable with 5 power and luck. Because some of the starting positions really play a massive factor in some of the holes. Alright, this one, just 1 spin forward, aim at the hole, bounce. bounce, get you 2 and be happy. You can get the hole-in-one, but it's not worth it because you have to risk going out of bounds for it. So just focus on this 2 route. It'll do you good in the long run. All right, this one, hard yellow, hardest yellow you can get, just under it. Just make sure you figure out what angle works best for you. Time this little board in front of you, and you want to land it here. Here, just full power it, kind of hug this left side. This is pretty good. Awesome. And then from here, just full power it, aim just right of the hole, wait for the ramp to come up, and that should bounce you in. There we go, looks pretty good. For the 3. And wait for everybody to finish up. What's this guy doing? Oh, that was a cool bounce. Nice bounce, Connor. I like that. That was awesome. Can you get it before time's out? Yes, sir. Oh, maybe I didn't give it to him. Damn. Alright, then with this one, this is a rough starting position. So what I do is just 1, and then just land it over here. And then this should hopefully get you off to the side. It doesn't always work. But you just want to get it further enough on that right side where you can get a clean shot to hole, so you don't have to worry about bounces. The less ricochets and bounces off walls you have to do, the more consistent. So that's generally the thought of where to line up shots. Alright, we'll play one more, and of course we have to end on Sakura Gardens. Blah. Alright, this is a tough starting position because we have this ramp in front of us, so we may hit it going over, so I just like to aim just right at the hole, 1 spin forward. And so we're not going to probably get the hole-in-one, or apparently we do get the hole-in-one today, go figure. But I was just trying to go so we don't bounce off, hit the top of that ramp, and then it'll go out of bounds. As you'll find, that happens sometimes. But every now and then you can get the hole-in-one, and it's nice, so cool. This one, what I've been doing is just light green, just get it over here. Land over here. Hard orange, just aim at this tip over here. That's pretty good. Get on this side, just aim right at the hole. Light red. And then you bounce it off the back wall and into a hole. That's been working for me. I know I also have some shortcuts on that spin one over there. It doesn't always work, and it's good, but you're still going to end up getting a 3 every now and then get the 2, but I'm generally not in a position where I need it. And this one is a good starting point for the hole-in-one, so I'm going to try hard orange, just get this angle right, get the timing. Here comes the timing. Yeah, I just missed it. Alright, so I missed it, and I'm in the lead, so I'm just going to go this way. Just get the angle over here. And this is going to be just over a light yellow at the hole. Right there, looks pretty good. Keep rolling, keep rolling. Come on, don't do it to me. Just have to make sure to be mindful of the clock on some of these holes, because it's very easy to run out of time if you try to go for some of these other shots. Alright, one more. I know, I always say that. I'm terrible at this. I want one more that's not Sakura Gardens. Because I do not like Sakura Gardens. Okay, it's not Sakura Gardens. Good. Windy Cliffs. Cool. So I can show you some of these in practice now. So what you do, 1, 2 forward, spin, light red, just under light red. Land it over here. Then what you can do, just 2 spin forward, wait for this geyser to come up. Get you easy. No, don't you dare! Don't you dare! Wow. Oh my god, you're gonna play me like this? I see how it is. I see how it is. Oh boy. Oh boy. What a way to end. Wow. What? Oh, wow. Yeah, so that happened. Oh, boy. Alright. So those games happen, but definitely never end off on a low streak like that. So always try to find a game where you play well. So this one, just one spin, wait for this furthest tile, aim at the hole, and should be somewhere around there now. Yep, that looks pretty good. Come on, don't do it. Yeah, there we go. Accuracy for the win helped us there. Alright, so we'll get a hole in one, wait for Marty to finish. Alright, then this one I like to do, just two spin, aim towards the tip of this triangle, gives you a good spot over here. It doesn't really do anything, but two forward, just try to get out hot so it lands your straight shot at the hole. That's pretty good. Just over light yellow. There we go, got our 3. And this one, just full power, just aim towards the middle. You want to land in the green. That's pretty good. And then you want to wait for those two tiles to be near the hole. And then you'll just do a light red. We're going to have to spin it because we don't have a good angle. Wait for those tiles to come. Yep, and then you launch it. Ooh, you got a bad launch there. Okay, eesh. Oh, wow. Damn. Too bad at once. Wow, okay. Come on. Yeah, okay. Let's see what Chad can do. That's pretty good for me. Okay. Well, I guess I really did show you all the good and the bad and the awful and everything in between in this video. So hope you guys enjoyed, you learned something, and I'll see you in next week's video. Cheers.